Hello, everyone. I'm Renown Zero. We are back yet again talking about a certain creator who seems to tell other people, like Eric July, that he can't accept criticism, and yet there are clips out there that we're going to take a look at that show that he can't take criticism. And it seems like when he's talking, this person, Mike Partia, I'm sure people who have watched me know exactly who that is. He's someone who has critiqued ISOM 1, ISOM 2, and Alpha Core, but now that the shoe is on the other foot and Mike Partia is reviewing Cyberfrog. Now he's a terrible person, according to that certain creator. Also, we're going to talk about a bunch of my haters who want to continue to talk a lot of noise and go back and forth with me, and they just love to be monetized. I guess it's a fetish for them that they like to be monetized. But we're going to take a look and go through all of this, including a fan favorite. I'm sure you'll like him. His name is Ripoff Verse. And also, we have Jay Bomba fan as well. And we seem to have some more of Katie talking a bunch of noise and trying to talk as if she's something special because she's trying to appease that certain creator in some ways. But we're going to take a look, of course, as usual. I'll give my stuff here, like the Ripperverse store. You can get your Ripperverse merch, Alpha Core ISOM, Alpha Core Braxwell shirt, posters, beanies, sweatshirts, other shirts, favorite part shirt, hoodies, get in where you fit in. I'm always going to be showing off Blade Devil as usual because I love it. I love the first Blade Devil. Can't wait to get the second Blade Devil. Get some of the pages of artwork here as usual. You got cover A, cover C, cover B, and of course cover D is a thing with the limited summer wraparound cover. It's only 100, so get in on that if you want to do that. You got cover A, cover B, cover C, and like I said, cover D, which is this. Now I got all the covers. I'm looking forward to reading it. We also have this, of course, Sick Fox Studios, where you can get Blade Devil 1 with the holographic cover here, here, and here for just $10. Got Black Rhapsody, looking pretty good at 264 backers, $9,800. Currently shipping as of the recording of this video. And like I showed yesterday, Relentlessly Bullied Hero did reach its goal. Currently has 4 days left to go. 43 backers. I did recently back this. And now we're going to give a huge shout out to Student of God, which found these clips talking about, this certain creator's critics and him not being able to take criticism versus Mike Partia and totally having a meltdown. Let's start with clip number 1 here.
Yes, indeed. He's well, I mean, he's like almost like autistic in like the way that he just examines pages and finds little tiny minutia. I got a great like a couple of videos from Professor Geek who went through Blood Honey again. He's going to review Wreck Planet. I really Professor Geek is just awesome. I really appreciate
What do you
those
mean?
videos he made.
What's he saying?
Well, he did like he's a professor, and he did a review of Blood Honey in
Remember, if you talk negatively about this guy's book, you're autistic.
which he found all of the themes in it and some themes that I didn't even realize were in there. And he just he's great.
You didn't realize that one of the themes is how to be a cuck.
I really appreciated those videos. They were
Hmm.
smart. And meanwhile, you've got guys going, "You fucked up on the lettering here. This is spelled wrong." You got guys who are doing reviews like that, and then you've got guys who are doing like really honest to God, like great reviews.
See, now it's very interesting that the weirdos out there did this exact thing when it came to the lettering and misspelling when it came to ISOM 1. Yet when they do it back to you, you can't accept criticism and you get really butthurt over someone else giving you the taste of your own medicine that your weirdo fans decided to give ISOM 1. Then moving on to clip number 2. Let's take a listen.
Uh, oh, when an actual Asperger patient. Oh, when somebody with Asperger's actually tells other people they're spurging out, it really is something else. Mike, read the whole thing. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but
Oh, so now you're going to insult Mike because he said your book was bad. Interesting how that works. You like to say other people can't take criticism, but it looks as if you can't take criticism yourself and you're trying to tell other people how to review your book.
Tika everything, and Eric July doesn't like that either. He doesn't like when nitpicking. When Mike Partika is one of the most retarded reviewers, but
Well, it seems like he nitpicked your book and you couldn't accept it either, according to the first clip that we just watched.
like he gets in there and he nitpicks, and that's just his style of reviewing. Eric doesn't like that either. He's like, "What the fuck?" We showed a whole video with Eric like flipping out over one of Mike Partika's videos. He went on for like.
Yeah, we showed a clip of you freaking out and calling him autistic because he nitpicked your grammar and spelling in your book.
40 minutes having a meltdown, a complete meltdown, which to me is a success.
Oh, we're gonna see you have a meltdown in just a second here, but we're also gonna take a look at your Snowman a Cold Day in Hell campaign where you can see a bunch of people asking for refunds and you haven't given it yet. This was just one day ago. It's a refund back at 1359. Where the F is my books? Did you fall on your head and become stupid and now not know nothing? It's been years and there's no book. I'd like a refund. EVS and Malin too busy fraughting each other to finish their books. None of you will ever see Snowman. Backer 2124 just wanted to get a refund. Want a refund, want a refund, want a refund. Well, you get the point. Now let's move on to this clip where you absolutely freak out at Mark Partia for saying he's glad he's unwrenched.
At this point, do I think I can trust Mike Partika? I'm telling you right now, Mike Partika is like one step away from getting sent to the electric chair. What do we do to it?
What is he, the new Patrick T?
Whoa. Whoa. Where did that come from? Calm your titties, buddy.
No, he's way worse than Patrick T. So Mike Partika, I took away your wrench because I don't trust you with power. There's some people who you can entrust with power. Let me see if they're in here right now.
Mortal V, you can trust.
V,
Werewolf, you can trust.
Yeah. I mean, these are people who exercise power judiciously with restraint. But Mike Partika, you give him a little power. The only power I want to give him is the kind of power that surges through an electric chair, John. That's the only way to deal with folks like him. But we got other people. I'm not really that. I don't feel that way about him. But I did take away his wrench because
he's not Patrick T.
No.
So what happened? I thought you said all criticism should be accepted. It looks like you couldn't take criticism. Sounds to me like you're very upset that Mike Partia or Mark Partika, however you say his name, gave you some criticism and you couldn't take it. You spurred out, just like he said. So now we also have you attacking a charity, right? Shout out again to Student of God for pulling up these things since you guys want to use these SJW tactics. It seems to be all is fair in love and war. And since you're not going to play by a certain set of rules, why should I have to? I should, essentially play by your rules since you want to set them. But he says Ethan Van Sciver now promotes buying woke mainstream comics. Just the other day, he attacked ads for giving money to woke corporations. Clip here. And you can see this screenshot. It says, I think it's important to think about the intent of a charity with the name Comic Books for Kids. Seems like helping them would mean to offer them a wide variety of reading material for sick kids. Did you provide them with Cyberfrog? Yeah, so you're concerned trolling. I don't think you did provide them with Cyberfrog. I don't think they'd even want to read that. But cybernetic cuck frog. A whole run of Spider-Man would be nice. I don't think offloading them the overstock of your obscure crowd-funded comic is what they're looking for. Let's take a listen to this clip.
What the fuck? That's not the point, dude. We're not carrying. It's not about your finances diminishing. It's about you taking your money and giving it to Hollywood studios that you profess to despise. And by the way, the idea that like anyone's listening to you guys and not going to see these movies, no. You guys have created a whole culture here that encourages people to go spend money on Hollywood pap so that they can sit there and make videos like this making fun of it and try to be funnier than you guys. You create curiosity for these films.
Yeah, it's interesting how you're attacking FNT and anyone on it when no one actually cares over there. They don't even pay attention to you, dude. We also have some more stuff that was brought up. It says they saw it and looked past it in this P to the E to the D to the O scum is no victim. He is the monster, so those are not coping skills. There's a huge difference between victim and survivor. Victims cry and make it about themselves. Survivors fight and make it about the monster. So we'll take a look at these real quick. It says, my only goal here has always been support and love. To this end, I've looked past many things, hoping that love and faith would prevail, and that even with my terrible social skills, my lack of humor, and my naivety, I could build something good we could share. It has been discovered that this person was arrested for possession of CP. This is sickening and destroys every bit of ignorant, naive trust I had left. I was caught blindsided and effing dumb, and some work depicting his OC appears in our printed work. That being said, for those who, like me, were friends and associates or worked with this person, I hate to be the bringer of this news, but everyone deserves to know. I carry no malice and hope he gets the help he needs. So this was the person that was supposed to originally write Cyberfrog. Flashback Sunday, Ethan Van Sciver has a long history of targeted harassment campaigns against other indie comic creators. Here's just another example. So now we're moving on to, of course, my haters. Oh yes, we have to also bring this up, the fact that Buster Baxter and Pito attack Comicsgate. Pito wants CG to worry about the actual P to the E to the D to the O's instead of him. He wants to be in CG. Buster Baxter claims all the Comicsgate comics suck. Let's take a listen to the clip here.
Their comics are bad. I'm not look. You were getting attacked by a bunch of these comic guys, and they're these guys who go, "Oh, Vito's."
I was?
Yeah, because you said one of their comics was late because they were fucking with me and calling me a criminal, a sex criminal, or whatever.
Oh, I hope I also said it was bad, because all of their comics are bad.
Exactly. So the people that you support so much, certain creator, don't even like your stuff. You don't like any of your guys' stuff. Because once again, I've always said that this person, Buster Baxter, says comics are for losers. And yet you're out here supporting him and bringing in his crowd because you think for some reason you're going to get some kind of support from actual comic fans. No, you're getting it from actual retards. And then we had this amazing meltdown of a tweet from J Bomba fan. Let's pull it up. Because what I said was this. Someone's got to get this guy laid. I said, this is coming from the guy crying over the Sausage Sisters existing. You repeat every talking point from that certain creator like it's truth. I guarantee I get laid more than you, considering the amount of times you've cried about other people having fun. Mr. We want to like you, Eric. To which he says, them devil mint twins can exist. Fine by me, just not in our comic spaces. They're things they do in the past can exist too. But we're just doing what July said for us to do. Gatekeeping the MF out of it. I want to keep leftist, feminist, activists out of our spaces. Thank you. You're not a part of this space. You're pearl clutching way too hard, bro. To which I said to this fool, you don't own the comic space. Who the fuck is we? The P to the E to the D to the O's you're protecting? They are not leftist, feminist activists. You and your ilk are using classic SJW tactics against individuals that haven't injected their ideology into the material. So who the fuck are you gatekeeping exactly? Did you find the material repulsive when they were working for Marvel? No, you only cared when your cult leader told you to care about it. You knew nothing about their past material, which, by the way, horror films aren't real, you peanut-brained fuck. All I see are the Twisted Twins, the Saska sisters, that's their handle. Do is celebrate the fans of the Ripperverse, hype up their comic book project, while you got little women pulling up 5-year-old tweets of Eric July talking about a girl accusing him of this. Pulling up 10-plus-year-old tweets about the Saskas, that's SJW level tactics, which is weird that people say, I don't know what the meaning of SJW means. Meanwhile, the people that they support are doing exactly what SJWs do. You are the type of person who should be gatekept out of comics fandom, you commie. Fuck yourself. We, of course, had B.A. Turner. You can see it down here. He says, my posts get minimal engagement all day, every day. To which I respond with, your posts get minimal engagement. Let's compare my followers versus yours and my engagement versus yours. Here we have me with 613 followers with a post from 12 hours ago with 30 likes and 864 impressions. Next, we will show your account with 2,261 followers with a post from 14 hours ago with 3 likes and 21 impressions. Stop projecting your failure onto me. And I'll show it right here. So I have 1,613 followers. Here's, of course, my post. 12 hours, 30 likes, 864 impressions. His account, 2,200. Actually, he had more than what I said, I think. 2,281 followers. 14 hours ago, you got 3 likes. Just pull this up. 3 likes and 21 impressions. So I actually got it wrong. You have 20 more followers than what I put here. And you talking about my engagement being low. So I had, of course, Katie talking about, dude, we aren't mad about your picture. If anything, we're laughing at how retarded you look with those soulless eyes you have and that hell of a gut you got. Look, we know how much you love those Saska sisters. Just chill out, little man. It's gonna be okay. To which I responded with this. Interesting how you have my name in your mouth being over 40 and overweight as you are. How are you talking about how I look, looking the way you do? You're saying I have a hell of a gut while worshiping a certain creator who weighs over almost 300 pounds. For further context, this second photo is Richard Embryo. Dude is so big he takes 3/4 of the screen, am I right? You worship this gay weirdo in the third photo. So this is you. This is you over here talking about everybody else's gut. Look at what you look like. You ain't got nothing to talk about. Looking the way you do. This is Richard Embryo, and this is the person you worship, who says weird things like this. You can read the screen if you'd like. This person, such a Chad. Thank you. I appreciate you for noticing. 23 likes. Because killing you with kindness is really good. I'm going to start doing that more. Everyone notices that guy. Yeah, I know I'm pretty famous around these parts, including at that con. You tried it. 9 hours, 0 likes. You tried it. You failed. Move on. This isn't the life for you. This just hit me. These repertoires are attacking hashtag Comicsgate with dick and veto insults. They fail to understand this has no meaning for the vast majority of us. They fail to understand that this has no meaning for the vast majority of us. We don't care, dummies. To which I said, such a self-own. This is hypocrisy at its finest. By the way, you peanut brain man, baby, we don't care about the Sasuke's past of fictional films. You do. You are an absolute moron. We have Thor Odinson. If Vito says the sky is blue, and we also state the obvious, I'm not even going to finish reading the statement. You're not a serious person. Your whole statement is stupid. And here we go. To which Katie continues on. You say I worship EVS? I just appreciate someone who's talented and not a beta like your dream man. Yeah, a beta male that's married to a black woman who looks better than you. Sorry to say. It's also rich you say that because you worship Eric and dream of him doing this. Of course, they always revert back to the homoerotic stuff because they really have nothing else to say. Your insults don't do anything when it's the same repeated shit all the time. Come up with some new material and download your next NPC update. Also, I'm 35 and not overweight, which is funny because I had 2 children and look better than you'll ever be. No, you don't. Once again, if you're going to attack me, get your facts straight, little boy. I don't care about you that much. You care more about me and Eric than I give a shit about you. You want to talk about, look at all these filters you have in your profile picture. That's what your profile picture looks like on Twitter. Remember, this is what you actually look like. And I said, interesting, at the very least, don't bitch up and do a screenshot. Eric has more talent than that creator. The fuck? He can't write for shit. He can only draw. Eric has been successful in multiple entertainment ventures, even the one the person you worship is involved in. At least when Eric read my statement, I didn't have to pay a pity $5 super chat. You still looking chunky. Sorry you can't take criticism, and considering your timeline is filled with clips of Eric, I'm sure you're trying oh so hard for him to notice you. Unfortunately, he's a married man. So, I don't know where you get this weird idea about this gay shit you want to be on about, but it ain't gonna work. And then you want to say, this creep is effing retarded, and so I can't stop laughing. I don't need Eric's or EVS's attention. I do just fine on my own. No, you don't. You're literally grifting. You're literally drama farming off the same content, and your content's garbage. Your content is clipping shit and putting it on your channel with no commentary, no transformative work. Your entire channel is trash. Plus, hashtag Comicsgate has more talent than your daddy Eric. This dude is a joke. I literally just told you that they don't. They do not. Their only skills, that certain creator can't write for shit. He can only draw well. And I've said it plenty of times. Joe Ball is a better artist than EVS. And what's their other talents? Writing. Eric has written for rappers. He can rap. He could sing. He could scream. He could do unclean vocals and write comics and run a YouTube channel and run a business with his team. But you want to talk about more talent when I just told you that he has more experience in the entertainment business than any of the creators in Comicsgate. And I said, you literally creep on Eric's live streams. You are the biggest creep considering your chickens in my chat yesterday, while you have weirdos using a fake account of me to flirt with your disgusting Miss Piggy looking ass self. Don't play victim now. We're not about to do that. We ain't about to sit up here and watch you play victim, because you ain't a victim. I'm the responding party. And then we have, of course, Crack Smoker, ripoff verse, right?
They're doing crack!
Nope, that's a 480p screenshot halfway through me blinking. This is me. You're in the shit, fatty. I was like, nah, this is you, Crack Smoker. From a live stream you were on, I guarantee I'm stronger than you. Why do you fat mommy's titty boys always post really close up, really low resolution, really pixelated, distorted photos? Now post a photo of yourself, fatty. Come on, post a photo of yourself. Interesting, you can't lie about looking like a crackhead, especially considering in the past you verified wearing a gay-looking jacket. I'm still stronger than you. I spent a decade and a half fighting for a living. You're hideously overweight. You're facially ugly as F. And you're the most beta gay boy for a talentless YouTuber who doesn't know you exist. He has more talent than you. You fake fight, by the way. You don't really fight, which is why I said stop the cap. You talking about ugly. You look like a crackhead with your hand in the air like a gay boy. Why is your wrist limp? Why is your wrist limp, you bundle of sticks? And we have Grim Jim. What's the synopsis of the ISOM series? And I completely trolled you because that shit is funny to me. Just grab ISOM #1 and find out for yourself. Lol, what's the synopsis of the series though? Use your words, you greasy ass goblin man. Can talk shit but you can't explain anything. Can copy dumb crap Eric says but can't elaborate. Just to run down the story, smart ass, go. You're not a serious person. You got so salty because I told you to just grab the book and read it for yourself. That's how salty you got. You got so salty because I told you to just grab the book and read it, right? This was a response to me saying that I get more late than him. This is a guy saying doubt intensifies. This is, of course, referring to LA Noire, where it's press X to doubt. And I said, thanks for your concern. It will be discarded in the bin of fucks I have left to give, which is 0. Come on, sturdy boy. What's your body fat percentage? I said, what's the total amount of steroids you use that make you such an effeminate man? Asking another man what his body fat percentage is, looking as big as you do. And then my response to all the people talking all the crap that they do, I said, the thing my haters don't realize is I don't care what names you call me. The reason y'all get called the names you do is because you get so butthurt over it, and you are legitimately lying about myself and creators you don't like for no reason. Then you all come at the same time and reply with nothing clever, nothing I haven't heard before, and nothing original. All this does is fuel me to keep making fun of you and making money off of your salt. Stay triggered, my friends. You don't create anything, and you don't make a penny from anyone. Also, the burden of proof is on you. Prove you don't live with your mom. You are accused rightfully of living with your parents. Prove everyone wrong. Actually, the burden of proof is on you. You made the claim, dumbass. You're right. I don't make a penny. I make hundreds of pennies, thousands even. And this guy, are you bragging about making $1 to $10? Are you bragging about being fucking retarded? Yes, you are clearly bragging about being fucking retarded, just like the rest of you bitch-made people who claim to know how much money I make. Did I put it out there on the internet? Absolutely not. I love watching your brains explode, trying to figure out how much money I make. It's so interesting that I'm not the one that inflates the amount of money I get. Y'all did that. Y'all act as if I make huge amounts of money. Just me simply making money, making fun of you retards, is enough to make your heads explode. It's so funny that it drives you up the wall trying to figure out how much money I make on YouTube. You don't make money from anyone taking the piss out of you for being a repulsive fat prick. You're not a serious person. You're not a serious person. Well, his moves are definitely bigger than these twins put together. I pride myself in working to achieve greatness. Great movies, yep. Oh no, an old hag. Well, if I had wrinkles, they're just proof that I've survived more adventures than you. Let's see how well you're doing. Let's see how well you're doing. It's funny, they want to put up this old video of me without a beard, which, by the way, if I didn't want y'all to see it, I would have deleted it a long time ago. It's kind of interesting how this works. About your terrible memes, by the way. Let's see. So we're going to start here from February 19th. We're going to show how much clout this man has gained from biting at my ankles, because that seems to be your favorite thing lately, is to consistently bite at my ankles because you're a loser. And I muted you long ago and you're still talking about me. It's kind of interesting how that works. So you go from 102 impressions, 226 impressions, 444 impressions to you get 1,300 impressions because you start talking about me. Congratulations, you're finally building some clout out of being a freaking loser. Very, very interesting. Look, back to 500, 542, 121. Oh, back to me, 954 impressions, still talking about me. Oh, look, 1,400 impressions. Who are you talking about? Me. The only person you can get clout off of. 415, talking about Hail the Lord. Shout out to Hail the Lord. By the way, back to nothing. Oh, look, 1,300, talking about ISOM. So you get no interaction without talking negatively about me. So I'm glad you get some clout out of it, because you definitely need it. And then this person says, that explains all the money he can spend on mid comics. Dude doesn't even pay rent. And I said, so I guess you just confirmed that Cyberfrog is mid. Thanks for letting me know what I already knew. Just a quick question. Would you make out with this in a fictional film? No, I'm not them. This is a moot point, and you even asking this question is. Now on to the last bit here. I don't know anything about Cyberfrog other than that the art's really good. Try something else. That was me after saying it was mid. So you just admitted you've never read it. Interesting. You admit you've never read Cyberfrog, yet you're sitting here defending it because your cult leader told you to do so. This is why I don't take y'all serious. None of y'all make sense. You think you're making fun of me and laughing at me. At the end of the day, I don't really care. I'm going to continue to monetize your dumbassery, your stupidity, and your constant attacks against me. You haven't figured it out by now. Like I said in a different tweet, the more you attack me, the more fueled up I'm going to be to continue to monetize you idiots. Keep doing it, and I'll keep making money off of you. And you'll keep crying about how I'll keep making money off of you until the end of time. Till you're blue in the face, you can go right ahead and keep making your dumbass posts all you want. And I'll just continue to make money off of you while talking about comics I actually like. Y'all don't like anything except hating on another person's success. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button. Comment below you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.